Hey guys, Omar here, and I have switched to the Fujifilm X-T4 for about 20 minutes or so. Total clickbait, people. Total clickbait. Actually, this is my best friend's camera, Mo. Nikon. So he wanted to try the Nikon Z6 II, and so he gave me his Fujifilm X-T4. So I've been shooting with it a little bit, and I remembered I actually did a review of this camera. I'll link it up below. And this camera really wasn't for me because it was a little bit more of a hybrid camera, a little bit more of a video photo camera. And since I mostly do photography, one of the deal breakers for this camera was this fully articulating screen. Now, although the Fujifilm X-T4 is an incredible camera, this may have been the first Fujifilm camera in the X-T line that was maybe a little too much camera for me. The Fujifilm X-T4 has some standout features that make it an incredible camera. For example, it has all of Fujifilm's film simulations, like classic negative, which is sadly missing in some of the previous versions. The image stabilization is pretty useful since most of Fujifilm's great little lenses are unstabilized. With the release of the Fujifilm XS10, another small camera, I was really looking forward to Fujifilm adding IBIS to their smaller camera lineup, but the recently released XT30 version 2 didn't include it. Bummer. The X-T4's larger battery was a welcome change in the Fujifilm system, but if you're like me and you own multiple older Fujifilm bodies, you have a pile of the smaller batteries, and the thought of picking up a new battery system and new chargers just was a little bit of a drag. I like the quick photo to video switch, which is pretty convenient. I have this on my Nikon Z6 II, and it also separates the video and photo settings when you're shooting in hybrid mode. But being very shallow like I am, I think the switch took a little bit away from the analog aesthetic that you see on the X-T3, which has a metering mode switch in the same location, but that's just me. There's some other little things that I don't love. One of them is that the way you change white balance, I just like it so much more in the older cameras. Here you have to dial in each digit that you want, which gives you more control, but personally I prefer the old way where it flies through all the white balances. I love that so much. So what do you think of the X-T4? My big hang up with it, hold on, there's a helicopter, damn it! Do you think, for some people, the screen is a deal breaker and other people just learn to live with it? Because, the Canon R6, I like that camera, I would say 70%, but the flip-out screen for photography, I just can't handle it. Am I crazy that it's
No. There's people out there that are like-minded of yourself, where they prefer one certain thing, and trying to shoot some other format is just going to irritate them, so they won't go through the process.
It's Mo Morales, part of the Mo and O photo
That was
show.
the worst intro ever.
That was the worst.
Now, if I was a travel vlogger and I needed a video camera and a photo camera, I would probably get the X-T4 or the XS10 because of the flip screen. So of course it's a personal choice. So some of you don't mind that fully articulating screen, especially if you're doing video. The Sony ZV-1 I'm using right now has a fully articulating screen. Okay, there is one moment when the X-T4 is awesome. I was just doing a shot that was vertical with the flip screen. Flip screen vertical. So shooting this way, photography, that's how you gotta use the camera full time, like this. So I could live with this flip out screen if I'm doing video, or like I said, if I was a travel photographer, because right now, look, the light is getting so pretty over there. And with the 56mm and some beautiful music, you get this. I'll see you guys next time.